Hello, I am here today with...
Pieter-Jan Debever. I'm a product manager at Televic conference.
Okay, and what does that mean exactly?
It means that I try to listen to customers and try to understand their needs and then create specifications for R&D to make sure they develop the products how the customers want it to be.
Okay, and first question, if I would ask you to convince me to use or buy the Confero platform, what would you mention or which benefits would you sum up?
Yeah, the Confero platform is created to have an ease of use of the system and to have a focus. So first of all, ease of use. We don't want people to be technical wizards to configure the system. Let us be the technical wizards to create the setup, that you have the experience of a conferencing expert, and then you as a non-technical person can configure whatever you want on the system. And then, of course, also the focus. We don't want people to look at a setup and be completely confused about all the different functionalities. We want them to focus on functionalities they really need, making sure that they understand directly what they need to do, instead of searching for the correct thing to click on.
Okay, nice to hear that the customer is always in the center of the attention and that you always try to serve them as best as possible. Can you also talk maybe about an inspiring case or an inspiring project where Confero was successfully integrated?
Yeah, I think one of the most inspiring cases for me was our first setup at ISE2022. That was a city council very nearby. Our headquarters is in ISE2022. And we used them as a test case of our Confero system. The first meetings, okay, there were some hassles, but that's normal when you develop something completely new. But then onwards, everything went very smoothly. We had a small intervention that was sometimes needed, but mostly it was on the background. Like participants didn't even know that we did some interventions. And that's one of the great things what we try to accomplish with our Confero. Ease of use again, you don't want to interrupt everybody and still be able to handle everything. And that really went smoothly with ISE2022. And now they even had the system and they do everything on their own. No intervention anymore needed. So I think that's the best use case that we can preserve with this.
That's very good to hear. And of course, with COVID, that had a big impact on the conferencing industry and hybrid meetings. People say that that will be a little bit the new normal. Can you also agree on that?
Yeah, so what COVID did was having people more at home also joining meetings. And we believe very strongly that meetings will still continue, but still people from home will join meetings as well. I think personally as well that a meeting, it will never stop being real meetings in real face. Face-to-face is still very important, but it will just be more easy possible to also be a remote participant during your meeting, with the same experience, of course, of being in the room, which is very important.
Okay, thank you very much, Pieter-Jan, for your answers.